here on the Back of the Bus podcast, we give Drake a lot of shit. But I want to be fair in this Drake court case shit. I want to be fair in this lawsuit for the simple fact that I still think Drake is going to lose this lawsuit. And we don't need to do performative things to give ourselves dubs in this situation because Drake is an idiot and he's going to lose this court case regardless. A lot of hip hop media went out here with the narrative that Judge Jeanette Vargas ethered Drake's lawyers. And if you really read the court case from what happened that day, you'll start to realize that it's not about ethering anybody. It's about establishing the way we need to look at this court case. Honestly, if you look at some of the things that were said in this court case, you'd probably be pretty intrigued. But I know some of you niggas don't read, so that's why we're here where we are. The problem here is that people ran with a Twitter headline of Judge Jeanette totally ethered Drake's lawyers. Judge Jeanette is trying to argue against the lawyers so that we can have a firm precedent of what we need to do in this court case. That's the reason for this pretrial hearing. For example, we need to understand what a reasonable listener took away from Not Like Us. Do reasonable listeners listen to Not Like Us and feel like everything is facts that Kendrick is saying? For example, Kendrick in Not Like Us said, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wah. So if he said certified lover boy, certified pedophiles, certified, that means it's fact.
Certified by whom?
Right. So should a person who's a reasonable listener to this deduct that he's saying what he's saying is fact?
Oh, because all of this is artistic expression anyways.
Sure.
We're not all of this is done under the guise of battle rap.
Absolutely.
Only a loser from outside of the culture would try to turn this into a court case.
Sure. This rap beef is just that. It's a rap beef. There's certain expectations going into it, and a reasonable listener should be able to deduct those same expectations from it. The problem is a lawyer has to base his precedent not on how rap beef works, but court cases prior. Mm-hmm. Right? And so that's what Judge Jeanette did with UMG's lawyers, right? Literally went through and was like, well, how does a reasonable listener apply these standards considering Kendrick says certified lover boy? Kendrick's talking about rabbit holes, alluding to more facts being presented necessarily, right? On the other side, the judge literally says, let me give you a hypothetical. If two people are arguing on the street and throwing insults back and forth, and later on, one of them says, okay, that particular statement was slander. You've defamed me.
Yeah, right. Like, man,
I'd have to know what the interchange between these two individuals were that were throwing insults to understand the full context in which whatever statement was made.
First of all, yes, I understand the mechanics of that argument. Who the fuck is suing for slander after running the dozens? That's basically what we're talking about right now. We telling jokes about each other, and you went and told your parents.
Yeah.
We out back at the cookout, at the family reunion, all the cousins together. We running the dozens. You got your feelings hurt, and you ran and told your mom. Now we all sitting in front of our uncles and aunties and grandma, and we explaining why we said that you eat dookie. No, or whatever the hell it is that we said about you. And now we all got to get whoopings because you went and told. I don't know if this is the lawyers advising him to go in these directions so they can keep cashing checks, or if he's just like, no, find another way. No, find another way.
You want some proof that might give you some direction on that?
No.
So, again, I'm reading all this from a pretrial hearing that they all had. Mm-hmm. This is now the judge speaking to Drake's lawyers directly. The court says, let me ask you this. The judge says, let me ask you this, though. Your client, also in the course of this rap battle, leveled accusations against Mr. Lamar as well, that he's not the biological father of his child, that he beats his girlfriend. Are those facts or opinion? Drake's lawyer says, are those, what? I'm sorry, Your Honor.
What?
The judge says, are they fact or opinion, those lyrics? Drake's lawyer says, I don't know that the court has a record sufficient to be able to make that determination because the court doesn't have the context behind all the different allegations in the song. There isn't a complaint with 250 allegations giving meaning to the lyrics. We don't know. Was there cover art? We don't know. Was there a video? We don't know. Was there a singular message? We don't know how people understood it.
That's the basis of this entire lawsuit. This is the basis of this entire lawsuit. If you are trying to anoint yourself that levity to stay out of any type of legal jeopardy of, oh, we don't know how people viewed it and in what contents they viewed it, how can you say within a shadow of a doubt that everybody who viewed Not Like Us was viewing it as literal? How, Sway? How, Sway? How?
That's the gist of all of this. Drake is still not going to win this lawsuit, even though y'all reported on this situation incorrectly because y'all don't read shit.